were actually frantically trying to adapt to the abrupt closure during the COVID pandemic. We had to think about teaching beyond the conventional method. It was an unparalleled challenge transiting from both their teaching and their students and families to home-based instructions tailored to each student's need. Apart from that, most of our special educators were not technically so well versed. And the same issue was with the parents too, because when we asked that we want to start the class online, want to take the teaching virtually, there were some parents coming up with saying that they didn't have smartphones, laptops were not there, desktop was not there, and the uncertainty of how the children will cooperate. Actually, initially it was as I am a parent of a 22-year-old adult with autism, I also felt it's a dilemma. It was a dilemma for me too, that how will these children cope up in all this? So what we did is that actually we initially we started posting in WhatsApp the activities, and we were actually training the parents to take it to do those activities with the children and post it in the WhatsApp. In this way, the parents gradually started handling their children. Then the most important thing was the challenging behavior at this time, because most of our students were with autism and they loved the structured routine. So the teachers had to handle that situation by initially we did small workshop for the training of the parents with our in-house therapist. Uh, and then the summer vacation which we got after that, we utilized that to train our therapists, our teachers, how to take online classes. We had to find out a media with which they can take online classes, and we started training them. And we did few survey, like we checked the students' home setup. We checked the working hours of the parents from home, because most of the parents were working from home, internet availability, electronic device students were using, space at home, because with autism we need lots of gross motor and sensory activities too. So we had to check all this. This helped the teachers to map the individualized plan and with the available sources. So gradually, when the virtual classes started, the teachers' work transformed from direct learning models to coaching models. Teachers are now supporting not only the students but also the family. Gradually, we got confidence, and then we thought that the entire school, all the activities as it is going online, we started celebrating different festivals. Like we celebrated Ganpati Puja, we very well celebrated 15th August online virtually, and Dahi Handi, and actually we are planning to do Garba also. So gradually the parents and the teachers bonding was very much developed, and the teachers also got confidence when they were starting teaching the parents how to handle the child. Cooperation was from both the sides, from the teachers and the parents. We are just thinking how, if at all we are, if the regular school also starts in November, December, we have to hold on for one more month, because the main issue with our children is that so far with autism we have taught them socialization, we have taught them sharing, we have taught them how to mix up, because in autism this was the main thing, that they don't socialize, they don't talk, they don't mix up with others, they are in their own self. So we have to undo the entire thing, and we have to teach them how to sit apart, how to maintain social distance, and hygiene is always a issue for the special children. So we had to take all that in mind, and what we are thinking, that if at all in January we start, I think when you introduced me, there was a small thing which Jyotsna has not included it, that I have started a vocational center also, which is a sheltered workshop for the adults above 18 years. So they are working there, they are earning their stipends from there. So what we thought of opening that center first, where we will alternate day, we will take, means if there are 10 students, then one day 5 will come, the other day other 5 will come. Like that, we are thinking of dividing until and unless this vaccination and all comes, and we feel that it is safe for all of them to come. The early intervention group, we are not thinking at all to open immediately, not before the next academic year. But the other senior students who are above 15, 14, with whom we can help them maintaining social distance, washing, hygiene, and all this. We are thinking of taking them, but then again with small attendance, means maybe 20% will come the other day that way, and those 20% who will be at home, they will be taken care with the online classes by the teachers. But all this will happen only with the consent of the parents, because
Yes.
me being a parent is very worried. Even I have a regular child and a special child. So me being a parent, I'm worried to send any of them to school back. And so much I had to teach my son, who is 22 years old, that if you go out, you have to wear mask, you have to wash your hand coming from there, you have to maintain social distance, you can't touch
True.
everyone every time. So all that I have, so many years which I have taught him that these are the rules, social rules. I have to undo that. So same thing I have to do with my students and everyone when they come back to the school. We also counsel parents. So first of all, I feel the most important thing which a parent should remember is that remember your child is your child first. Have fun, love, play with him or her. Don't become a full-time therapist in your eagerness to fix her or him. And remember to take care of yourself too. We also need time because we are so stressed with working with the child, and sometimes we are depressed. So we also need time. Sometimes the parents forget that they also need time. They also can go out and see a movie. They feel that if we go out, we are losing the time on our child. It's not really that. So autism or anything comes second. First, you have to judge that this is your child, your son, and play with him and all. And always, it is not. We can do the therapies. We can teach them through the day-to-day life activities too. It's not always needed to become a therapist to your child. Be a friend to your child. As far as my study goes, and I have studied because I am dealing with two children with one neurotypical and the other with autism. So what I want to say is that there is nothing for autism where you can check whether the child is having autism in the mother's womb, and it is not at all related to the social gathering or social circumstances or the place where you are. Nothing. I have seen the rich people are also having autistic children, the poor people are also having autistic children, and it is so far the study goes that it's a genetic disorder, and gene study is so complex that we can't say that where it at times happens. Then when the child in the house get diagnosed with autism, we come to know that the father also to some extent is a high functioning Asperger. Maybe some traits of autism the father also had, but which has the father has come away and is working and leading a normal life, get married and all. Sometimes we find some other member in the family had autism, which was autism is a spectrum disorder. So you can't say that some may have mild traits like that. So the so far the study goes a genetic study, and we can't diagnose the whether the child is having autism or not in the mother's womb, and nothing as such, means no stress, no depression, nothing creates autism.
All right.
There,
So, yeah.
there was a time when, long time, there was a thing that they used to blame that the cold mothers, because of the cold mother, the child is having autism. It is not. It is not correct. It is not at all
Okay.
correct. If the father's age is very above 40 and all, this is a study which is true, but it is not only for autism. If the age of the parent is more than 40, giving birth to a child, the child can have any disability, including autism. And sometimes some children with autism has other disabilities too with that. Maybe the child with autism can be intellectual disabled, can have Down syndrome, can have cerebral palsy and autism.